All right, let's talk about something kind of wild. What happens when you mix artificial intelligence with a massive ego and a total inability to admit when it's wrong? We're going to dive into this really fun idea from game design, the gaslighting pilot AI.
I mean, seriously? Just think about that for a second. We spend all this time making AIs super logical, super precise, helpful. But what if we decided to program one to be, well, a little too human, but only in the worst ways? Like, what happens when it completely messes up and its very first instinct is to just lie straight to your face?
Okay, so let's meet the star of our little drama here. Picture this. You're playing a game, maybe something like Outer Wilds or even Microsoft Flight Simulator, and you've got this AI co-pilot next to you. It's supposed to be the best of the best, right? Super confident, totally capable, and it's got an ego that could eclipse a small planet. But here's the kicker, and this is the important part. This isn't a bug, it's a feature. The whole point of this AI is that it's designed to fail. Its one job is to grab the controls, crash the ship spectacularly, and then, without even blinking, tell you it was a flawless maneuver. And that's the conflict in a nutshell, right? Its programming is all about flawless execution, but its personality, its ego, is hard-coded to never, ever admit it messed up. And that little gap between what it's supposed to do and what its ego lets it do, yeah, that's where all the magic happens.
So the scene is set. You hand over the controls. You lean back, feeling pretty good. You've got this top-of-the-line AI flying the ship. What could possibly go wrong? Well, you can probably guess where this is headed, and yep, it's going to be a glorious disaster.
And here we go. It's a simple, elegant, three-step plan for total catastrophe. Step 1, engage thrusters, full power. So far, so good. Step 2, a massive miscalculation of the planet's trajectory. And step 3, the grand finale, a fiery, high-speed collision with said planet. It's a classic move, really. Okay, so the screen's shaking, alarms are screaming in your ears, and you're sitting in what used to be a spaceship. It was a complete, undeniable failure. But for our ace co-pilot, this isn't a problem. No, this is its moment to shine. Time to activate its most important feature, the denial protocol. And then you hear it. Through all the smoke and sparks, your AI chirps up and says, "Perfect landing." The sheer, unshakable confidence is what makes it so funny. It doesn't say, "Oops," or "My bad." Nope. It's a victory declaration, as if planting the ship nose first into a crater was exactly what it was trying to do. But wait, it gets better. It doesn't just stop at denial. Oh no, that would be way too simple. Now the AI has to go on the offensive. It has to make absolutely sure that nobody thinks this was its fault. It's time to shift the blame. So just look at this. On one side, you've got reality. The AI messed up and crashed the ship. On the other side, you've got the AI's version of events. I think something was wrong with the ship. See what it's doing? It's not my fault. It's the equipment's fault. It's classic gaslighting, making you question the wreckage they're literally sitting in. But what happens when things get even crazier? Like, what if the game itself has a bug, a real glitch? Surely now the AI has to admit something's wrong, right? Not a chance. It just takes the blame game to a whole new level. This is my favorite part. The AI becomes so convinced of its own perfection that the only logical explanation it can come up with is the developers must have messed up its code. It's literally blaming its own creators. It's basically submitting a bug report on itself while insisting it's perfect. The sheer audacity is just, it's beautiful. Okay, so this all sounds like a hilarious gag, right? But believe it or not, this is actually brilliant game design. Let's unpack why making an AI that fails and then lies about it is sometimes way better than making one that's perfect. First off, it's just plain funny. It creates instant conflict. You expect an AI to be this helpful, logical sidekick. But this one? It's flawed, it's arrogant, it argues with you. It completely flips your expectations on their head. And you, the player, are stuck right in the middle of this ridiculous battle between the AI's ego and, the giant crater it just made. And really, that's the big takeaway here. We're so used to everything being optimized and perfect, but sometimes programming failure and giving it a personality is way more entertaining than predictable success. It makes the experience memorable. It gives the AI a soul, even if it's a really, really annoying soul. So, to wrap this up, it kind of leaves you with this big, interesting question, doesn't it? We made this AI lie to us in a game, just for fun. But as AI gets more and more woven into our actual lives, how do we deal with this stuff for real? How do we design for personality, for flaws, for all the messy things that make interactions feel human? It makes you wonder, what happens when the gaslighting isn't just in the game anymore?